And we're back. Shooting the other way this time. Anomaly has been detected. Bit of a problem. We're gonna actually check a different place. We've been in that one location quite a bit, and I would like to just see what else is out there. Even if we don't find anything that's like, oh my god, that's happening. It would be really cool to just kind of map things out a little bit, learn a few things. The big hints we have are obviously going to the Ash Twin, the Ash Twin project, but I think we just want to check out some different planets and see what's going on. I think I was getting a little bit too focused on just dealing with one place, you know? So where do we want to go? We do have the Addle Rock, which we've heard about. You know, we could check that out. Let's see. Let's check it. We're coming in hot. Might be questionable. Yeah, see, this is already cool. Look at this. Subtle. Well, this is the signal, I'm sure. Esker. Just chilling on the moon. Oh, hey. It's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Other travelers don't come by. Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. I think I said repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary space flight. Don't go. Oh, I mean, anything else you want to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with the ground control, Hornfells and Ghosts, and mostly. And they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You mean you spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication. None of the villagers know about, because I've never told them. Don't go. What were you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely, the other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map. The Addle Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Okay. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technologies improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright. So that taught us about the North Pole. I don't know if he's got anything else going on in this area. Catchy. I can't go over this. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. I'm gonna do a little loop here. See if we can walk our way around Addle Rock. This would be one of the coolest things ever, but also the most terrifying things ever. See, this is cool. You come out here and you get to see all the planets rotating around each other and stuff. What's that showing me? It's like perfectly lining up with that planet. What planet is that? Is that showing me Giant's Deep? I think so. Oh, look at this. This is like, okay. So these all represent the individual planets. And it just lines it up for us. If we wanted to navigate like so. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see. Most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make necessary adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the Eye of the Universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than the eye signal locator is. Anona and those of the originally stranded, or those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin, built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample space available. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy this immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I'll be in construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Alright. All signs pointing to Brittle Hollow. So this must be the north pole that he was referencing, like the northern part of the moon. I'm going to trek back this way just to cover a different path. I don't know if that's just an alternate means of locating the planets. Or just a cleaner way of locating the planets. We know that planet. Been there a few times. Huh. I'm just gonna see if he has anything new to say after we've checked that out. No. Alright, so in the ship log now, learned a few things. Oh, look how this connects back. So Southern Observatory. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal located on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. There's a path beneath the surface that leads to the observatory. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Signal locator. Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. There's more to explore here. So I think we probably could go and like slot the ball into each thing, maybe? As for growing a crop of trees at their camp, they seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone in the moon for too long. Esker says Adel Rock's North Pole, marked in red on my minimap, is a great spot to listen to other travelers' music with a signal scope. Alright. So, I think we're gonna go back there then, before we leave. And we'll see what else we can find. Oh, this is different too. Too powerful. Esker's signal scope log. Still not picking up Rybek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Ghost and their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound of Timber Hearth sounds like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Ganesh. So this, okay, so this is probably the North Pole then. Or the northern part that he was talking about. So Esker. This can let us like really fine tune. Gabbro we know about. I think when we're at Gabbro's, the second one that it's detecting here is the one that it's trying to zone in on. Like the banjo, we obviously want to check all of these. Let's see if that's the other thing that it was looking for. Lunar lookout, harmonica signals. All right. Oh, there's more there. I think we actually have to go to the specific location. Here's the lunar lookout. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on other travelers. Harmonica signal. Timber Hearth. So that's one thing we haven't really spent, besides like the very beginning, we didn't spend a ton of time on our home planet. Something else to consider. So we're going to check each of these. We'll probably mark some other locations for us, I imagine. We did these two. This one looks a little different, though. Oh, yeah. Drums. what's this one doing? Look at that thing. See, now this is not connecting to anything. Strange. Some other things probably have to click into place, I would imagine. Ooh. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. This is some kind of know my locator. You can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. Not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just got to get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. There we go. So I'm thinking Brittle Hollow. This is interesting. This is the same logo that's downstairs as well. This is a little bit faster. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Could be a problem. All right. Brittle Hollow it is. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that. This will, yeah, okay. So we found everything there. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that Omai were doing at the South Pole. Okay, let's do it. South Pole of Brittle Hollow coming up. Hollow's lantern, that's super cool. Yeah, good. We'll find the banjo. Maybe. Oh, okay, there's like an intersection, it looks like. I'm gonna start up top. Oh yeah, totally safe. This looks totally safe. Let's refuel here. We've seen these before. We were able to activate them with something. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll leave that there just in case. The Hanging City below. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's Black Hole. Oh, great. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as we've built works, as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Kasafa, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be equipment errors somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower. Although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Oh, cool. I'm all for jumping through black holes. We need a disc. That's not a good sign. So we're going to need to find a disc and bring it here. There's a projection stone and one of the... Okay, so this is pushing me up. Need to find one that takes me down, or we might be able to drive through or just walk through. I like that they all have different gravity readings, and they all act a little bit different. Yikes. This is a jump I can make? I'm going to try my best. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend Hollow's lantern? Moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles the planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Hypothesis: there can exist too much lava. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis: could be a shift in the light spectrum. Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky. Nothing obvious so far. But we do want to be on the south part of this, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to trek this way. I wonder if I should just... You know what? Maybe we'll fly so we can get a better view. Or hold up. Am I just going in here? The black hole? Hell yeah, I am. Whoa. What the frick? What? What? Look where it took me. Okay, so now it's like really far away because we warped here from... Great. Is this a thing I want to be on? Doesn't look like there's a way in there. I'm gonna drive back through. Oh, it's a one-way. It's a one-way. What the hell? That's trippy. Okay, we're gonna fly back there. So I'm not sure what the purpose of coming out to the black hole is yet, obviously, but that's kind of the running theme here. Not sure what the purpose of anything is. I will say it's pretty cool to just get lost in here and just explore and checking out all these new areas. I much prefer that to then like slamming one area. Brittle Hollow, we obviously need to find the southern part like they were talking about. And we're gonna probably just go straight through it without hitting the black hole, I think. Oh, that could have been really harsh. See, there's some platforms down here too. Uh-oh. You can see on the little mini-map where we are compared to... We were at the red part before, I think. Well, that was a fun life. That was a fun life. Okay, we learned a lot. So we're definitely going to go back to Brittle Hollow. Without the warp... Without entering the warp... Black warp holy blackness of warp holes. And we're just gonna kind of follow the clues as they come up instead of trying to quote unquote solve a planet, I think. I really enjoy that. It's super cool. All right, guys, wish me luck. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.